Alright, the red dot on the screen. You know what that means? It's welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D time. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna knock out day 1 and day 2 of welcome to S.H.I.E.L D. Uh, and see what all characters we're gonna be using alongside Clea to help us get our legendary token. Um, Hopefully, and this is me saying this here because I have not seen anything on the internet, on the forums, talking about Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. So if we don't get some version of Doctor Strange in in this here, then I'm gonna be not disappointed, but that's just a waste of time, I guess. All right, so we got MODOK here. They are a blue, black, and red user. So their blue ability is called what is it? Doomsday Device or Doomsday Clock? I know it's something with Doomsday, but anyway, what it does, it creates a countdown tile on the board, and when that countdown tile reaches 0, it's gonna deal damage to the target. But there's ways to speed up that countdown tile. Anytime an ally or anytime anyone fires off a power on MODOK's team, it reduces the countdown tile by 2 turns. If an enemy fires off a power, it increases the countdown tile. So you see the little tug of war right there with MODOK. Alright. MODOK's black ability is called Afterburner. What it does, it'll create red tiles on the board, but the downside is it's going to create red attack tiles for the opponent, after all the, red is sorted out. Alright, and then MODOK's red ability, it's 3 different forms, but just know this here. One will create an attack tile on the board, or maybe 2 attack tiles, depending upon the level. Then one will create I'm trying to think of, was it a countdown tile that deals damage, and then another one is a laser where it just deals direct damage. So let me actually pull up my MODOK real quick, and let's actually get it right. Okay, probably gonna scroll past them. Let's see here, red, black, blue, doesn't really matter, through 28. So let's see here, Afterburner, yeah. Red attack tiles, basic tiles, deal damage, hammer for every nail, 3 attack tiles, deals damage. Yeah, that's the countdown tile here that deals damage, and then finally a laser. Yeah, see how I was right? It was just remembering the ways that MODOK goes about it. But anyway, that's MODOK in a nutshell. So let's look at Clea, which is actually a welcome surprise here. She is a purple, blue, and yellow user, though not in that particular order. Her powers, her color set is reminiscent of both the 3-star and 5-star Doctor Strange. Not MODOK. Wong shares purple and yellow with her, so whatever. So the Manacles of Mokar is her blue ability, which costs 9. So you select a blue basic tile, create a repeater tile that deals damage each turn, and while this tile is on the board, the target can't fire off powers and can only deal damage to Clea. So essentially, yeah, it turns off the ability to fire off powers, which may or may not be a good thing, because there's some characters that have passives that don't really care about them not firing off powers. Alright, Creative Caster, this is her purple ability, which costs 8. So you select a 3x3 block of tiles, and then depending upon uh, what tiles are in that selected 3x3, there are some effects. So if there's 3 or more blue tiles in that 3x3, then you stun the target for 4 turns. And if there's 4 or more, then you stun them for 5 turns instead. All right. If it's purple, then for every 3 purple tiles in the selection, you create 5 purple trap tiles. And then if she would take damage, destroy one of the or remove one of the trap tiles instead. So essentially, the the 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star version of Electra with her trap tiles. All right. Then if it's yellow in the selection, uh, burst heal Clea for the listed amount, and then if there's 3 or more yellow tiles, then do a burst heal for her teammates as well per tile. And then, well, black, if there's 3 or more black in the selection, create a 4-turn black countdown tile, and then Dormammu. What I mean by Dormammu, using the Hood's ability, still enemy AP in the strongest color per turn. Well, it's not exactly like the Hood, even though the Hood happened to be a servant of Dormammu, and Clea is Dormammu's sister. But neither here nor there. Um, for red, you deal damage for each red tile in the selection. If there's 3 or more, then the damage is increased by 60%. And then finally, green. If there are 3 or more green tiles in the selection, stored tiles deal 300% of Clea's average match damage to the enemy team, but obviously it doesn't generate AP. So this one here, hey, you select like a set of tiles, and whatever's up in the selection, go for it. And then Faultinian Inferno, this one here costs 8, and what it does, it deals damage to the target and then changes into her Faultinian form. And then at the start of the turn, team loses 2 red AP. If there's 0 AP in red remaining, then she returns back to normal. And then passively, whenever the enemy fires off a power, Doctor Strange, 3-star Doctor Strange, and then while they're in Faultinian form, Clea takes no match damage, and her abilities deal 20% more damage. So, yeah, at first glance, underwhelming, so to speak. So our affiliation: Heroes, Avengers, Supernatural, Multiversal, and Common Ties. Because again, um, hey, she's a Sorcerer Supreme. Alright. Doesn't really matter with the team up, so let's just go nuts on MODOK. So let's see here. We're gonna try and use all of her abilities. Keyword: try to. So there goes his afterburner, and then we know what's gonna happen next. Get popped in the face. It was Doomsday Plan. That's what the ability was called. See, I knew it was something Doomsday related. Well, again, Afterburners is going to give us special tiles out the wazoo, so... Alright, let's see here. That's mostly red. Alright, that's a 3x3 there. Give us a burst of healing. Alright, since we can't afford to take too much more damage, I'm gonna have to make that match there. We'll make the black match. Guess go purple. Kind of wanted to see what her yellow was gonna do, but it's all good there. Maybe we'll see it against her when we fight against her, since she can't be stunned. I don't know, can you be sent? Well, it's not really matter with Nova because he can't really make any strike tiles with his without allies. So let's get Vulture up in here. Why not? As fast as I get Vulture airborne, the quicker we can get this here done. Let's go this way to utilize our black. Do I really want to take that? No. Alright, so we're gonna wait to fire off all these abilities here. So once I get all this, one fell swoop, I'll take damage, whatever. So as long as you don't take out my countdown tile, I don't care. See? Seriously. As long as you didn't take out my countdown tile, I didn't care. Alright, so there's the first part of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Day 1 warm-up. This one here is with the 2-star bullseye. Cool. So he is a purple, black, and green user, kind of similar to Thanos, as I'm choosing here, because, you know, hey, we're trying to knock out these nodes here pretty quickly. His purple ability is a passive. Anytime either team matches purple, he will create a purple projectile. At higher levels, you know, it's more protection and more projectiles that can persist on the board. Otherwise, I think it's like a max of 4 projectiles that he can make with his purple. His black ability is a standout ability. This here costs 16 or 18 depending upon where you have it at level wise, and what it'll do, it'll create a critical tile on the board, or at level 5 it'll create 2 critical tiles on the board. And then if you happen to have have at least 4 or more critical tiles on the board, then you can deal massive damage. But very rarely you're going to have those 4 critical tiles on the board unless you're using someone like America Chavez or my good friend Killmonger. And at that case there, you're probably too far advanced to use the 2-star bullseye. Or you just want to, you know, troll for kicks and giggles. And then finally his green ability, this one here costs Cost 11, and what it'll do, it will do a selected board, well, tile destruction, depending upon the level, somewhere between 3 and 5. Tiles destroyed obviously deals damage to the target, and then whatever cascades can happen, it'll happen. His affiliations, obviously Dark Avengers, villains. Again, none of that really matters. We're just trying to plow through this here as quick as we can. Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of that animation there with Thanos, at least for the first two nodes. All right, show your stuff. See, there we go. There's the Doctor Strange there. The good Doctor Strange, I might add. He is a purple, blue, and yellow user, though not in that particular order. And why do I say that he's the good Doctor Strange? Well, if we happen to use the 5-star Doctor Strange, I'll go into more detail. But be that as it may, his blue ability costs 9, stuns the target for 3 turns, creates you choose a selected tile on the board, you drain AP from that color, and then obviously that countdown tile will continue to do damage as long as it stays on the board. Alright, his purple ability, ain't nothing really to write home about. It costs 11. Die Agamotto, and what it'll do, it will destroy or it will remove 2 strike, attack, or projectiles on the board. At higher levels, it will target other stuff as well, and then you get refunded at least 2 AP from firing the move off. And then finally, the Flames of the Fall team. This is the passive. Anytime the enemy fires off a power, you deal damage to the target, and then you heal your team for a small amount of a burst heal. As far as affiliations, heroes, Avengers, all that stuff, that really don't matter. We're just literally wasting time for Thanos. Now you're probably wondering why in the world is that projectile on the board. That's the Sanctum Sanctorum support, because hey. Alright, so there's that. Toughen up. Okay, Jim Hammond Human Torch. Cool. Well, since we're using Deadpool, and let's break out with the 4-star Deadpool. Alright, so Jim Hammond Human Torch is a yellow, green, and red user, though not in that particular order. So his red ability is called, what is it? Blazing Inferno. What is it called? Blaze Beyond Control. There it is. So Blaze Beyond Control, this here costs 8 red, and what it'll do, it'll destroy any and all repeater tiles that are on the board, and deal damage accordingly. Wildfire is his green ability. It costs 6, and what it'll do, it will create a 1-turn repeater tile on the board, and then at the start of each turn, that repeater tile will start to replicate on the board. So it can replicate up to 4 times, but you can activate the green ability as many times as you want, as long as you have green AP. And like I said, it'll deal random damage. What it'll deal consistent damage to a random target. And then finally, Burning Persistence is his passive. Anytime an ally fires off a power, he will fortify some tiles and then create a strike tile, and then there you go. Yeah, fortify 3 friendly repeater tiles. So there you go. As far as affiliations go, heroes, S.H.I.E.L.D, agents. Oh my God, agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Avengers, synthetic. Yeah. For the other fight, we'll bring in somebody special for the next fight. Obviously with Jim Hammer Human Torch, you can't use a 3-star Human Torch. Why? Because they share the same name. Well, that and then plus two, Jim Hammond is the original Human Torch. So, alright, now let's see if we can get Wildfire to activate in a spot where it's not easily matched away. Cool. Deadpool can handle all that there. See, there you go. There goes the random damage. Countdown for what? Fortify those. Yeah, now I understand the synergy with Clea now, because as long as she activates, you know, one of her abilities, boom, you can destroy it with his red, but you gotta have at least multiple blue tiles on the board in order for that to happen. All right, and finally, test the skill. Oh, we gotta use Wong. Ah, great. All right, so Wong, Sorcerer Supreme, yellow, purple, and red user, though not in that particular order. We'll take a look at his abilities real quick. Elder's Whip costs 7. It's both active and passive. So actively deals damage, destroys the chosen row, then deals damage for each special tile destroyed, and the destroyed tiles don't deal damage or generate AP. And then passively uh, reduces the ability damage dealt by supernatural and multiversal enemies by 30%, and then increases ability damage by supernatural allies by 30%. Alright, so again, Wong just gives a buff to all supernatural allies, and you know, debuffs supernatural enemies. Wonderful Tomb is both active and passive as well. Um, Active, you choose a spell type, then you create a fortified countdown tile that reduces all damage taken by the listed amount, and then when it expires or is matched away, Wonk releases the energy, dealing 90% of the reduced damage. And then if it's expired, or this ability is used while one exists, then Wong casts a chosen spell, and then we get to take a look at the random abilities that you get to choose at the start of the battle, or well, you don't get to choose, but are randomly chosen. Shield of the Seraphim creates 4 projectiles with the listed strength. Mystic Mending, Wong heals his team. Whenever the Wonderful Tomb tile expires by the listed health, by the listed health amount. Then he creates strike tiles. If you happen to choose that there, Hand of Hogoth, and then the bolts of Balthok. Steals enemy AP in his team's strongest color, and then gains AP in both of his colors, red and purple. Alright, and then a Wong exit. Wong goes away for 2 turns to gather aid, and then whenever he comes back, there are some effects. If he returns away, Fire the summoned allies ability, then trigger any active wand of a tomb tiles, and then if all allies are down while Wong is away, he returns with the chosen character early, and then boosts their effectiveness by 30%, and then it becomes a Wong exit. If you choose rescue, then she fires off all of her abilities, uh, 2 separate blasts to deal the listed damage, and then there's more than 2 or more friendly strike attack or projectiles, then you deal an additional blast for the additional damage. If you choose She-Hulk, then she'll deal damage to the target, and then for every projectile on the board up to 3, destroy those tiles, and then deal damage for those tiles that are destroyed. All damage ignores projectiles, and then it prioritizes enemy attack tiles, and then of course, destroy tiles don't generate AP or deal damage. If you choose Kamala Khan, then she creates her projectiles, clears any stuns affecting her allies, and then if a wand of a tomb tiles exists on the board, then she also fortifies those. So think if looking at it, it does what her yellow and her blue abilities do. And then the Crimson Badge of Sidorak does what Doctor Strange does, is that creates a 2-turn countdown tile, stuns the target for 2 turns, destroys enemy AP, and then deals damage. As far as affiliations go, Heroes, Supernatural, Avengers, Multiversal, Commertage. Yeah, I was supposed to pull for Wong, but I don't know. We still might pull for Wong because I'm still debating on whether or not what's her name is still a good choice, Magic or not. Should have probably. Hang on, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna retreat this here, and I'm gonna break my rule real quick about not using 5 stars. I should have did it. Well, and you're probably wondering like, what? Well, why in the world did I change the board? I like the board, but I didn't like the board. Now y'all probably wondering like, okay, he said he's gonna break his rule about not using 5 stars, and this here is like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, because, well, my Wong is completely underpowered. So yeah, let's go with the Mystic Mending. Alright, let's make sure that you don't fire off any powers. Alright, Circling Prey. Let's destroy this row here. Well, actually not, because they don't have any enemy special tiles, so. Alright. Wong exit. Let's do Kamala. Alright, there we go. Sorry, Clea, you won't be able to fire off any powers. Alright, so Vulture got healed, which is always a good thing, because I needed him healed up. As long as we don't match that there, we will we will probably win. It'll probably will definitely win. Alright. Now, my rule about not using 5 stars. Well, my Wonk is completely under leveled. Could I do this here with Vulture? Yes, I probably could do it with Vulture. Instead, to keep the whole theme of the Sorcerer Supreme, we're gonna break up with 5-star Doctor Strange. And I'm gonna tell you why this dude here is terrible. Alright, Crimson Vandicitteract pretty much does the same exact thing as the 3-star version. Again, more damage, blah blah blah. I have Agamotto. Instead of it, removing the tiles on the board, initially it creates an Eye of Agamotto tile that then removes the enemy strike, attack, or protect tile on the next turn. So that's already a strike against him. Flames of the Fall Team. It deals damage to the target, but it don't heal. Also, too, it costs 14, and then it deals this listed damage. When instead, it should be dealing this listed damage anytime an enemy fires off a power. And then the final strike with this version here, Doctor Strange. Yeah, his health pool, that's not really that good. And look where he's at, 471. Let's look at Havoc. Yeah, his is 68,000. Kamala Khan, who's a more recent 5-star, 78,000. Professor X, yeah, he's actually on par with Doctor Strange, but he actually has max damage reduction, or just damage reduction period. So that's understandable. Carnage, way more health than he does. Shang-Chi, way more health than he does. Jean Grey, she got a rebalance, and hers is almost double than his is. Wanda has damage reduction, and she's a more modern 5-star. 5-star She-Hulk, hers is almost double than his is, and she can revive 3 times. So yeah. Alright, let's see here. We'll do it in green. Alright, put trap tiles on the board. Cool. Wong, your sacrifice is necessary though, dog. Alright, let's see here. Who needs to be stunned more? Riri? Yeah, because y'all don't need red anymore. Bye, Doctor Strange. It was nice knowing you, dog. And it don't resist. Wow, Clea, so you don't even resist. All you do is just resist the damage. You don't even add anything. Wow. Man, dare I say the 4-star Electra might be better than you. And that's saying a lot. That might. Nope, nope, we're dead. Yep, because after all them cascades, yeah, we ain't surviving that there. Alright. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you all, yeah, that the 5-star Doctor Strange, yeah, he's not really that good. So that's me, quote unquote, breaking my rule. Now let's try this here. Now let's actually do this here legit. Alright, now remember, I need black AP. Because the faster we get Vulture airborne, the faster we win. Alright, there we go. Clea, go ahead. Match some green. Well, she can go airborne. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that'll work. Bombshell. Let's see here. Since we need black, I need to clear out. Clear out that road there. Ooh. Wong, you're gonna, either Wong or Clea is gonna have to be a sacrifice. Bye, Wong. Well, at least we don't take any damage, so. Because we're airborne, so, yay. Doesn't do much, but. Alright. Okay, we'll try it one more time with the homie Vulture. And then if not, well, hey, Shang-Chi, it'll be time for you to wreck shot, amigo. Nah, I need black that way. Oh man, yep. Let Clea take some hits here. Cool, Vulture's airborne. Ha! Joke's on you. I'm saying and he's one more turn away from being airborne. Now I got all the black I need. Wongers? Say you gotta survive. You gotta survive for two turns, dog. Alright, again, all we're doing is matching black. Oh, don't worry, that's gonna get that'll be destroyed when I come back. I'm saying literally, that will be destroyed when I come back. Deuces. uh, as long as you don't touch my green, I don't care. Cool. As long as you don't touch my green, I don't care. Cool. Alright, there's one down. He should have enough AP. Well, darn, don't have enough AP to do this here. Unless I get a miracle cascade. So he just didn't have enough black AP. But if I'd have had enough black AP, that would have done it. Oh well, Shang-Chi, come in and brutalize these people real quick. Thank you, sir. That hurts a little bit. Let's see here. Well, that's gonna end off my combos real quick. Cool. Send them airborne. Don't do that, Riri. Don't do that. I told you, don't do that. Really, don't do that. I said, oh, that's cute, Mockingbird. You think you're gonna survive past this turn here? I regret to inform you, that's not gonna be happening. I told you that's not gonna be happening. And then Riri Williams thinks she's gonna survive past this turn here. Yeah, she might. She might. I told you, she might. Now I could have been mean and did this here with my 520 Okoye, but no. All right. Toughen up. Since I said I was gonna use a special guest. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I probably should turn the animations off too, but oh well. Do. I know you're here somewhere. Let's filter him out. Yellow, blue. Oh, okay. I just didn't have him high enough. Huh. Huh. As Owen Wilson would say, wow. For those who don't know, yeah, the the 3-star Vision and the 4-star Human Torch, yeah, they literally share the same body. So yeah, and that reflects in their artwork too. Yeah, it stinks a little bit. Just as long as you don't stun Vision. You did anyways. Alright, well, let's see here. We'll creative caster. Let's see if we can get enough green. Probably should have did black. Oh well. Tactical deployment doesn't really matter. Fire off your power doesn't really matter. Alright, one more turn before Jim Hammond can come back. Alright, fire off Wildfire. No. Alright, bring Vision in so we can fortify those. Then we'll do this. Fortify that. Then we'll use that again. We'll blow that one there up. And then we'll fire it off again. Whoa, whoever you're gonna hit, you're probably gonna regret it now. Alright, now Vision, go and hit your wife. Metaphorically, of course. I don't condone domestic violence. Let the record be made known. I don't condone domestic violence. All right, let's go ahead and knock out these last couple nodes. It doesn't matter. Vision, you can you can be like a good little android and you know, well, since he can't self-terminate, Thanos will do it for you. So it'll be just like Infinity War. So it'll just snatch out your soul stone. So Even if we take damage here from Captain Marvel, I don't really care. By Gwenpool. Cool. All of them are dead. No, literally all of them are dead. The only person still standing is Thanos. uh, trust me, if I tried to do that there again, it really wouldn't work. So okay, so there's day 1 and day 2. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. done. Again, like I said, I don't condone domestic violence. Just putting it out there. So Clea and friends, the not so good segue into a vault. We have the Clea guaranteed cover here. We have a guaranteed cover of Jim Hammer Human Torch, some random 4-star hero or villain in this slot here. Of course, your legendary token. Of course, your basic tokens for supports, heroics, guaranteed 3-star Doctor Strange, random assortment of 3-star characters, random assortment of 2 stars, you know, heavy emphasis on bullseye or whatever the 2-star might be. Then of course your random assortment of 2 stars, and then ISO 8 because everybody needs ISO 8. Not being sarcastic when I say that, but everybody does need ISO 8. Speaking of Human Torch, yay, I pulled another Human Torch. The 2-star Human Torch, not the 3-star. And then the final pull, 3-star Spider-Man, which, you know, hey, we can talk about how Johnny Blaze and Peter Parker, how they're friends and all that there. So there's that. If you haven't done so already, Unstable ISO 8, that was giving away covers for Clea, but I'm not pulling those there until either magic appears or something other else. So those will quote unquote expire, but I'll be able to pull them whenever I get ready to. And I think that is going to definitely do it here. There's no offers that I really want. I mean, not $9 for some hero points and Doctor Strange. I mean, okay, cool. $14 for pixelated America Chavez, not so much. $34 for Samurai Daken, hard pass. I rather spend that money and that money there, plus a couple of extra dollars to get Resident Evil 4 remake. Well, I actually already got that there, but once I'm done here, that's what I'm gonna be literally playing for a while. There goes your Wong there. You know, for those who want to spend the 500 hero command points for Wong, I really wouldn't recommend it. But you know, hey, you know, do what you gotta do with CP. So yeah, so that's gonna end this video here. You know, hey, be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I'm gonna catch all y'all in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow, where we'll probably use Shang-Chi again because, hey, I hate facing off against the Thing, and I hate facing off against Star-Lord, at least when they're overpowered, at least. Peace.